You've been patiently waiting, wondering, when is something going to change? When is something going to come in? When is someone going to come back? Pisces, something is getting ready to change where the waiting is going to end in the month of December. And with that, through all the patience, there is one catch. It's super simple, super easy. Or is it? Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. Right now, you can click the link below and follow on this video. You guys, you have this amazing message coming in that you've been waiting, you've been wondering, and some of you, this could be 2 to 4 years. Now, it's not months, it's actually years. And obviously, it can be any time in your life, whatever you've been dealing with, but that's definitely what I'm being guided to say, where you've been patient and your patience is being tried. Okay, you're like at the brink of saying, I am done. I am done. And my guides are saying, hold on. The waiting is going to end, but not without a catch. And the catch is worry. All right, you have the Nine of Swords, and this Nine of Swords is saying whatever you've been waiting on in your life, especially if you were hoping something would come through in December, okay, is actually getting ready to change. The catch is to stop worrying. You have this beautiful card right here, temperance. And what temperance really means, Pisces, is that we wait in the emotional body in a place of being aligned in our emotions, knowing and feeling it's on the way. And it is. This is having not just faith, but knowing. All right. The worries come in when we are wondering, is my faith actually real? It is real if you know it's coming. So it's time for you guys to really look at something different because we're talking about blessings and prosperity in the month of January, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is an amazing opportunity for some of you. Some of you, this will be with a person, it will be in your career. It may very well be in a new project that you're working on. And a lot of you, it's about you coming into alignment and releasing and wondering, everything that I went through, is it of value? And the answer is absolutely yes. So we're going to look at you. We're going to look at your career and projects, whatever's going on there. We're also going to look at family and friends, and we're going to look at a little touch of love. I'll be doing love reading for January, right in the first week of January. So what we have for you is those old memories. Some of you have been working on something since childhood. You have the Six of Cups, something since childhood. And what I'm seeing, and for those of you who are new, I'm going to stop for 1 second. I hear the messages. I am guided in these readings. I use the tarot just for you, so I hear it over here. You'll see me turn my head. And when I look this way is the past, the present, and the future. And this up here, when I look up there, it has not happened. It's in the ethers, and you're bringing it down, or the possibility is there. So we have the Six of Cups, and this is happy, fond memories of the past. And this is something you've been dreaming about for a very long time. Again, 3 to 4 years is showing up for you guys, where you may have had an invention, an idea, or even a person of interest that you have been wanting, even a family member. It is about love, and you're all about love. So it's putting the emotional body, which represents Pisces, in this state of knowing. I know it's on the way. All you have to do is let go of the worrying, and you're going to absolutely take a completely different direction. Some of you guys made a big change. You have relocated, and getting acclimated in your new environment might very well be applicable to this reading, where I feel that you've been going through challenges. This could be signing leases, ending contracts, moving problems, your packages, your I was going to say products, your products, your items, whatever you own has been delayed. Mercury's been in retrograde, and it still is in retrograde as I do this reading. So it does alter things. It can get things lost in the mail. It can make contracts actually not come through on time, checks arriving, finances, your blessings and prosperity being delayed. And it ends in the beginning of January. You're going to start feeling this jittery feeling, like, oh my gosh, What is this? I feel really good. I feel really excited. Now, you may even have a burst of energy, Pisces, where you're saying, okay, I get it. I get it. I understand. Thank you. And that's the knowing that I'm talking about, where you can feel things are getting ready to shift. It's going to shift with Mercury in retrograde. For those of you who are highly sensitive, and this is why I hesitated on the Mercury in retrograde, the post period ends on the 20th of January. So right as we go directly into that Aquarius flip right there, that's when you're going to see the results, if you haven't already by the time you view this reading. Some of you, it is just like this biggest change in you. You changed. You're driving your personal life vehicle in the direction that you want. You're driving your forces. You're bringing that personal power into play, and you're putting it into action. You're putting it into motion where it is going to make a difference. So let's go ahead and take a look at your career. Grab the wrong deck. Take a look at career and projects. If you are not working, if you are retired, listen to the project side. It is whatever you put your time and energy into. Some of you, it may very well, oh, I see a daycare. Some of you may be opening up a daycare or something to do with children. I see a lot of different children. You might be teaching them, training them, or just watching them. Whatever is going on, it is definitely going to take a rise up in the month of January. If you're needing more people, if you're needing more children in your daycare center, you're going to get that by January 30th is what they're saying, January 30th. So you have change on the way. Those of you looking for employment, have you been putting your resume out, wondering? Now, the way we work with the universe isn't just to throw out a few resumes, you guys. If you really want a job, you have to work in conjunction with the divine. That means I am ready for the right job for me. Apply for any and everything that you qualify for. I don't care where it's located. Just apply. You can always say no to the job. Obviously, if you're interested in relocating, some of you are going to relocate for an opportunity that's getting to come in. You may have interviewed or found the job in the month of December. Okay, and in that time frame, we had the holidays putting it on delay because a lot of companies don't do interviews in the last 2 weeks, so it pushes it into January. Whatever it is, you've got this beautiful Queen of Wands right here. Be confident and know whatever you are asking for is en route to you, and it'll be the right one for you. You can interview for 20 jobs if you want to and select the one you want. Now, I know that sounds pretty easy right now, and this environment may not be quite that many. However, the point is, apply for any and everything. Keep your confidence up high because you have a brand new partnership when it comes to this opportunity. The Two of Cups. Now, yes, that represents soulmates, but take that out of your mind because we're looking at career and projects. So in the career side of what's going on, this is a partnership between you and a business entity, them bringing you on as a employee. Some of you, it'll be a freelancer. You're going to get a freelance position, and I do feel it has to do with writing, where you're going to be the queen or king of something that you write about. Whatever it is that you focus on, they're going to bring you in to write about that topic, is what I'm seeing. Huge change for those of you in projects. All right, in projects, I feel the approval, that's what I'm hearing. The approval that you were wanting, Pisces, is on the way. If you haven't heard it yet, you will. And I'm seeing the 22nd of January. So it is delayed. By the end of the month, you're going to hear about it. Now, you may have heard the requirements that are needed. We need you to send this in, this in, this in for whatever this project is. It's very large. It's very large. I see a lot of heavy equipment moving around. It could be a architectural project. I'm hearing the words plant rehab. I don't know what that means. You might be building an agricultural property that's going to grow plants. I don't know, but that's what I heard. I've never heard that before, but that's what your guides are saying in this reading. But it's definitely a big project. I see earth movers moving dirt, moving things around, big tractors and trucks. If If you have a project underway that you're trying to get up and going, you're going to hear really good news about it in the month of January. If there are requirements needed for you to get whatever your project is, it doesn't have to be in that area. Make sure that you are getting it sent in on time. Time is very, very important because time in the year of 2024 is going to go this quick. And this is a year of blessings, okay? And if you haven't read my blog post, please take a look at that on my website. But for certain, you guys, you've got something on the way to you that is going to be very imperative in your future, all right? Whatever it is that you are working on. Now let's take a look at family and friends, and then we'll glance at romance in a second. We have the Eight of Swords, and this is feeling really, trapped and stuck in a relationship that may not be quite what you thought it was going to be. All right, this Eight of Swords, this is being unable to get out of the situation that's going on, and you have this little evil person right here who showed up in another reading. Make sure you I think it may have been Libra or Aquarius. I don't know. Check your sun, moon, and rising sign. This little Prince of Swords, normally this is excellent communicator, although they can appear to be very immature. I feel there's some type of hostility about this particular person. They can be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius individual, air sign, or have that in their chart, or you definitely do. But I feel the communication between you has absolutely stopped. And again, this one, they're showing me 2 to 3 years. You may not have been talking to him for the past few years. There's this mental trapping inside of you where you can't get it out of your head, whatever took place. And it's time for you to look past whatever was kept secret with you and take a leap forward. Take a jump into focusing on you. They'll be back when they see things clearly. They'll be back when they are ready. And that's the hardest part about it. I know I had the same thing happen, Pisces, so don't think that I don't know what I'm talking about. I do, but equally I'm being guided to tell you they'll be back. On some level, you will be able to have the communication come in from this person. I feel for a lot of you, it won't be until the month of March or September of 2024. But there is going to be a resolve with this naughty Prince of Swords. This person may have had a lot of things hidden from you. They may have really, and this is family, friends. They may have actually told you things that weren't true because they were trying to stop you in your life from progressing. If you progress before they do, then that means you win. That's the mentality of what I'm seeing. They're very immature, very sharp in the way that they speak. And this is not a fun thing to deal with. But what you're being guided to do, no matter who you're dealing with, is take a leap of faith. The Fool card means jumping into a different direction. Saying, okay, it's time for me to make the change. The waiting is ending, right? For the entire month in every aspect of your reading, the waiting is ending. So you've gone through this, and the clarity of what you needed to see is probably come through right around December. For some of you, it may have already happened a while back ago, but now you're coming through on the outside. You got to go through all the processing, and then you got to go through the guilt and all of these mental restrictions unique to each and every one of you. However, the moon, by the full moon in January, that's when you're going to really feel ready to make a big change. Doing your research, being aware of the direction and the course that you want to go. You're not going to be foolish and just take a jump and not do the research. You're not going to look. That's like jumping on a plane and going to a different country without looking up all the facts around it, or at least as much information as you can. Look up the information. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to live? Because some of you literally are going to change, and I do feel it has something to do with traveling to a new country. You may actually be going to live with somebody because you just don't want to deal with this person anymore. Now, for another group of you, I feel that the hidden secrets are definitely there and you can feel it, you can tell. And by March of this year, you're going to find out what that is. You may get a little hint of what it is in the month of January, some of you full-fledged, but there is definitely a secret going to be revealed that is going to set you free, where you can move forward if you've been feeling stuck. And that is a big deal for a lot of you. It is time to make that change. It's actually time to go in a different direction. And you are going to feel it inside of you. Be patient. Do not worry. Everything is coming in due time. The time is in the year of 2024, starting in the month of January. So I'm going to pull a few cards for romance. And we're going to look at what's going on with you. A lot of romance is going to happen in the year. Okay, people are going to fall in love all over the place. So it's going to be very, very fun to do some of these love readings and get the guided messages when it comes to each zodiac sign as we go forward. You may be in a situation where you feel like you have a happy home, happy life, but your partner, who could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual, may be pulling back on the reins. They might be going in a different direction than you, and I feel that you guys are not on the same page. You have the Three of Pentacles right here in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in the upright is saying it's a perfect team environment. You and them create this amazing relationship. When it comes to romance, you guys have an opportunity to turn that Three of Pentacles back around. Some of you are going to do this, but others of you are not. You may be dealing with a person who comes in and out, and it is no longer satisfying. Even though you feel like it is the home that you want, it's no longer satisfying. Yet there is this, it's like there's a fire needs to be lit inside because they're in and out. They may travel. They may be involved with other people. Whatever this particular Knight of Wands is doing is taking your beautiful fire inside, that cup of love, draining out your cup of love and making your fire go from here to here when it comes to excitement and romance. You've got something amazing coming in. Those of you who are single, I feel you're going to get ready to meet somebody because it is the season this is the year where you're going to meet somebody. This person may actually kind of take you for a loop, like you're going to be really infatuated with them. You're really going to want to get to know them, have a lot of fun, and boy, they really are exciting. They may be a traveler. They may have exciting stories and share all of these amazing things with you. And they're very charismatic, which is just going to captivate you and say, I want more, I want more. Now, this may not be a long-term relationship, but what it is going to do, for some of you it will be, but what it is going to do for those of you where this is the person that's going to get you up and out there again. It's going to make you feel more confident, ready to take a step out there and try what you have been avoiding for the past 4 to 5 years. Some of you, 4 to 5 years when it comes to romance. All right, let's take a look at your overall message for the month. Okay, and you guys, this is going to be a really great time. And the only thing that's going to hold you back is worrying. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Now, to stop worrying, humor may very well be what you need. Laugh, enjoy life, be adventurous, bring out this inside of you. This is taking adventure, trying new things, trying new foods, trying exotic experiences that light your fire, but with it, laugh along the way. You're going to meet new people this year. There is no doubt about it, Pisces. Your waiting is ending, starting in the month of January. Please leave your comments. Thank you for watching. Much love.